Hi everyone, welcome to techpex.com. So the project that we are discussing here today is an automatic light control system. This project is one of the 6-in-1 school project kits. So in this project, the light will be automatically turned on and off according to whether the person is in front of the sensor or not, so that you may not bother to turn on and off the light again and again, which will be helping in power saving. So such project can be installed in the area such as washroom or stairs or any such area where the automatic turning on and off of light is required. Now we will learn more. First, we will learn about the modules that we have used. After that, we will assemble the project and then we will check its working. So here we are starting with the sensor. So the sensor that we have used here is an IR reflective sensor. It comprises of an IR reflector LED and a photodiode. This IR reflector emits light and the photodiode receives the light. And next we have an LM358 IC for the amplification purpose. After that, we have a variable resistance for adjusting the range of the sensor. Then we have a 3-pin connector for connecting the output of the sensor to the control board. And here you can see that our PCB is a good quality. Next, we have a control board here. Here you can see that multiple components are there. So first of all, there is a power button for turning on and off our control board. After that, we have connectors for having the input. The output of the sensor will be the input for the control board. So here we have to connect that output. Here we have a 2-pin connector for the battery as well. So here you can see that the labeling has also been done for every connector. This would be the 2-pin connector that we will be using for connecting to the battery. After that, here we have a transistor for amplification purposes. And then we have two LEDs. One is for the output. So whatever the output we will be getting from the sensor, this LED will indicate whether we are receiving the output or not. And next is the power LED, which will be indicating whether the control board has been turned on or not. It will indicate the power supply to the control board. And after that, here we have a connector for the output. So the instructions from the control board to the further system will be going from this connector. So here we will be connecting the output of control board to the input of the output module. So that's all about control board. Now we will discuss the output module. Here you can see that the buzzer, LED, switches, connectors, everything has been given here. So first of all, here you can see that the input connector is there where the output of the control board will be connected. And after that, we have switches for the buzzer and LED, whether you want the output in form of sound or in form of light or in form of both. So you have the control over that. You can choose one at a time or both of them at a time or none of them. It's completely up to you. Here we have switches for both. And after that, if you have to connect some external device, such as we have used an LED over here in this project, we have to indicate the automatic light system. So here we have this external device. Other than that, if you want to connect something like LED or an additional buzzer or some motor, so here we have provisions for that at the output 1 and 2. Further, if you want to connect some 220-volt device or you have to control relay, you can connect it on pin number 2. So this is all about this output module. Here we have provisions for all kind of devices. And after that, we have a battery and some connecting wires, as you can see. So we will be using them for assembling our project. Now let's start assembling this project. So first of all, we will be taking the sensor. So here you can see that we have a 3-pin connector for supplying the output of the sensor further. So here we will be using these connecting wires, as you can see here. So we will connect this output of the sensor to the input of the control board as we had discussed earlier while discussing the components. So here it has been mentioned the connector for input, and we will just supply the input output of the sensor to the control board's input. So here you can see that the position of the connector has been indicated on these boards already. So there is no chance for making any mistake or wrong connections. So this way we are done with the connection of the sensor and the control board. Now we will connect a battery for the power supply. So here you can see that battery has been mentioned. So a 2-pin connector has been taken. So this way the battery will be connected to the control board. After that, we will be supplying the output of the control board to the output module. So here is a 3-pin connector again. You can see that we are connecting here at the input of the output module. This way, we are done with the connections between the control board and the output module. And the battery that we have used here is a 9-volt battery, which is easily available in market. So now our connections are almost complete. So for assembling them and for better understanding, we will first paste them on their position using double-sided tape. So here I'll be pasting them onto their position, pasting the sensor first of all, and in the same manner, we will be assembling the other components. So here the control board. Similarly, the output module has also been fixed onto its position. And lastly, we will be pasting battery. Here we are done. Now, since we have to connect this LED externally, so we will be using the output pins 1 and 3. We can connect this LED on either of these pins. So here I have connected on pin number 3. So now we will check the working of this project, turning the power on. Here you can see that the green LED has turned on, indicating that the control board is receiving power. Now I place hand in front of sensor. So you can see that the buzzer is on. Since buzzer is not required in this project, so we will be turning off the switch for buzzer. Now when I bring hand in front of the sensor, you can see that the external LED and the LED on output module is also glowing up. So we can turn it off also. So here you can see. So this light will turn off automatically as soon as a person or my hand will move away from the sensor. So this is all about the working of this project. I hope you all liked it. You may contact on the given number or the link in the description for any queries or purchasing this project. Thank you. Have a good day.